A nurse doing my daughter's school physical pulled me aside and whispered, "These vaccination records show she's had the same shots twice under different names." I laughed nervously. "That's impossible. We've only ever taken her to one pediatrician." The nurse, a woman in her 50s with kind eyes, didn't smile back. She flipped the folder around so I could see it. 2 sets of vaccination records. Same dates, same vaccines, different names. Olivia Bennett, age 7. Sophia Reeves, age 7. My daughter's name is Olivia. I've never heard the name Sophia Reeves in my life. Is this some kind of clerical error? I asked. The nurse shook her head slowly. The records come from 2 different hospital systems. One in Colorado, one in Ohio. Both sets are legitimate. Both show the same birth date. And the parent signature on the Sophia Reeves documents matches yours exactly. My stomach dropped. I've never been to Ohio. She closed the folder. "Mr. Bennett, I'm required to report this. These kinds of duplications usually mean one of 2 things: identity fraud or witness protection." I grabbed Olivia's hand. "We need to leave." The nurse stepped back. "I've already called it in. There are people who need to speak with you." That's when I heard footsteps in the hallway. Not the soft shuffle of nurses, but the heavy, deliberate walk of multiple people moving with purpose. I pulled Olivia behind me. "Who did you call?" Before she could answer, 3 men in suits walked into the exam room. The nurse left without another word. The lead agent flashed a badge. "Mr. Bennett, I'm Agent Morgan with the FBI. We need you to come with us." "Am I under arrest?" "Not yet, but we have questions about Sophia Reeves." Olivia squeezed my hand. "Daddy, what's happening?" I looked down at her. My daughter, who I'd raised since birth, who had my eyes and my wife's smile, who was afraid of thunderstorms and loved strawberry ice cream. "It's okay, baby. Daddy just needs to talk to these men for a minute." Agent Morgan gestured to the door. "We can do this here or at the field office. Your choice." I chose the exam room. They pulled out a tablet and showed me photos. A man who looked exactly like me. Same hair, same build, same face. He was holding a little girl who looked exactly like Olivia. "This is Matthew," Morgan said. "He's wanted for embezzlement and fraud across 4 states. And this is his daughter, Sophia." I stared at the photo. "That's not me. We know. But you share his biometrics, fingerprints, facial recognition, even dental records. You're twins." My throat went dry. "But I don't have a twin." Morgan pulled out another file. "According to hospital records, your mother gave birth to identical twin boys in 1989. One was adopted out privately. That was Matthew." I sat down hard. My mother never told me I had a twin. She died 5 years ago without ever mentioning it. "Why does this matter now?" I asked. "Because Matthew Voss disappeared 6 months ago with $3 million in stolen funds. He left his daughter behind with a babysitter and vanished. We've been tracking his movements, and we believe he's been using your identity to move around undetected." I felt sick. Using my identity how? Morgan showed me more documents. Credit cards opened in my name. Bank accounts I'd never seen. Traffic tickets in states I'd never visited. All within the last 6 months. He's been destroying your credit, racking up debt, and leaving a trail that leads directly to you. If we don't find him soon, you'll be charged with his crimes. How is that possible? We have different fingerprints, right? You just said we share biometrics. Morgan's jaw tightened. Identical twins can have nearly identical fingerprints. Close enough that automated systems flag them as matches. And Matthew's been very careful to avoid situations where prints would be manually verified. Olivia tugged my sleeve. "Daddy, I'm scared." I pulled her onto my lap. "Did he take Sophia? Is that why the vaccination records match?" Morgan nodded. "We believe Matthew has been monitoring you for months. He knew about Olivia's school physical. He must have submitted Sophia's records under Olivia's name to test if he could slip into your life completely." "Test it for what?" "To replace you." The room went cold. Morgan continued. 3 weeks ago, someone matching your description applied for a passport using Olivia's birth certificate. We flagged it because you already have a valid passport. But if Matthew successfully convinced authorities he was you, he could have taken Olivia and disappeared. My arms tightened around my daughter. "Where's Sophia now?" "Foster care. She's been asking for her father every day." I looked at the photo again. That little girl looked so much like Olivia. Scared, alone, waiting for someone who was never coming back. "I want to meet her," I said. Morgan exchanged glances with the other agents. "That's not protocol. I don't care about protocol. That little girl is my niece. She's been abandoned by her father and she has no one. I want to meet her." 2 days later, I walked into a foster home holding Olivia's hand. They brought Sophia into the visiting room. She looked at me and burst into tears. "Daddy?" I knelt down. "I'm not your daddy, sweetheart, but I'm someone who looks just like him. And I promise you're not alone anymore." Sophia ran into my arms. "We're still searching for Matthew. The FBI froze his accounts and cleared my name. But Sophia lives with us now. My wife and I started adoption proceedings last month. Olivia and Sophia are inseparable. They look like twins themselves. Sometimes I catch Sophia staring at me with this expression I can't quite read, like she's waiting for me to disappear too. But I won't, because I know what it's like to lose a father who kept secrets, and I refuse to let that happen to her again.